Can you guys all hear me okay? Can I speak like this? Alright. It's really hard to come up with words this weekend, so I'm going to do the best that I can right now. First of all, we would like to thank all of you guys who are here, everyone who's sent thoughts, support, concerns, who's offered music, anything. It's been like overwhelmingly, unbelievably, incredibly awesome. And like so awesome. And I'll say this as someone coming from out of town. When I'm at home, like in Boston, I like talk about my friends like in Chicago and like from Northwestern and from everywhere else and all the rest of this. And it's always like, they're so good, they're such good people. I swear, like you have to meet them someday, they're the best people I know. And this weekend I come home and Tyler, one of the best people we all knew, one of the best people we all still know, is the reason that we're here. And it's just wonderful to be able to be together and have so many wonderful people together, and it's just like, this is it. You know, like Tyler was a wonderful person. You are all wonderful people. Everyone is here to take care of each other. We're all here to be here together and do that, and that's just like unbelievable. There's nothing better than this. And I mentioned to a couple of people earlier, it's amazing because yet again, somehow, I don't know how, we're on a boat. Always, never fail, we end up on a boat. So, we thank you all for your support. The Lorenzis definitely thank you for your support. We're going to do the best we can to all work together and translate all of our support, our love, our care, our memories, everything that we have with Tyler to them as a family. And I know that they appreciate it. And I know that some of Tyler's family is here today right now. His cousins here. So we appreciate that, and this is wonderful. I'm so glad that we have all of you guys. We all have each other. So thank you. And from there, I'm going to try to tell you, because there's speculation, and I think that it's good to hear about Tyler and how Tyler's last day with us kind of went. One of the themes that we've had with everything, the Facebook group, the email group, everything, you've seen Ty, life is good, Lorenzi, right? Life is good. Life is very good. This is like perfect proof. Tyler wore these pants all the time, these pajama pants. I'm sure many of you have seen them. Yeah, see? The orange ones, they were Life is Good pants that he wore all the time. It was one of his favorite brands. But that was the take-home message from Tyler. Definitely life is good. So I'm going to try to briefly recap the story just so that everyone understands what happened. You don't have to like get this out of a newspaper or whatever. One of the guys that was on the boat, his name is Charlie, who owned the boat with Alex Brown. Alex is unfortunately the one who's still missing. We haven't found his body yet. But I'm going to try to tell the story so that we have an idea about Tyler's last day. So apparently, after work, they were slacklining, hanging out, usual like Thursday for them. They ended up going to the house that's like near where the boat was kept, I believe, and grilled out, cooked, were just hanging out, having a good time. And then later on in the evening, decided to go out for a midnight cruise. This isn't something that was totally new, different, strange. You know, they'd done this before. These boys loved this boat. They bought it, they restored it, they worked really hard on it. It was like their pride and joy, and they loved it. I believe Ty actually taught Charlie. Charlie told us the story, how to sail. That's right, yeah. Tyler's a teacher, good leader, and just a wonderful person, willing to share anything that he had with anyone that he knew. So they all go out sailing together, and I guess everything was going fine. Went out to the channel, turned around, or headed back. And somehow, I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but Tyler wasn't driving at the time. Somehow the boat was flipped over. Everyone up in the water. It's very cold, it's very dark. And from what Charlie's told us, Tyler swam around, you know, circled everybody up, tried to make sure everybody was okay. Tyler, true to form, you know, 100% Tyler. Like, start to finish. The kid was, like, he was Tyler, you know, all the way to the end. So swam around, tried to find everybody, was like a big leader. He, Alex, and Charlie were like the more sailing type people on the boat, I guess, so they were trying to make sure everyone was okay. Tried to ride the boat for a while. And then, of course, you know, Tyler's like trying to retrieve life jackets for people and trying to like go back into the cabin and just doing, you know, everything that he can. And like being very calm, very patient, very peaceful, very organized about trying to make sure that everyone else was going to be okay. Because that was Tyler. That's what Tyler always did. Everyone else always went before him. So, Ty stayed back and hung back. There was a group that swam to shore. They made it to shore. They went. They called emergency services, the whole deal.
Swam 3 miles to shore.
3 miles against a very strong, or with a very, there was a very strong current that night though. And they were pretty far out in the Pacific Channel when this all occurred. So, very long, arduous swim. But Ty stayed back. He was making sure that, I think there was one other person with him, he was making sure that she was okay. That girl did actually come out alright in the end. And eventually the Coast Guard arrives after they called emergency services. There was a tugboat that was around in the area, and they called the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard happened to be in the area. They came, responded. They retrieved everyone that they could find in the area at the time, Tyler being one of them, I believe. Immediately rushed to the hospital in critical condition. And fortunately, Tyler didn't recover from the condition that he was in. We believe that he contracted hypothermia, and he didn't go into the details of hypothermia, but essentially he didn't recover from that.
So they found the girl that Tyler stayed with was not as strong of a swimmer. Tyler was really making sure that she was going to be okay. About 5 minutes before the girl was found, she got separated from Tyler, and just said that Tyler was in extremely late stages of hypothermia and not acting rationally and starting to break down. She got pulled out of the water and immediately told the rescue team what Tyler's state was. They found Tyler 5 minutes later, and he was unconscious by that time and couldn't revive him and took him to the hospital.
Let's I guess, the details of the story. We know they're not pretty. We know they're not nice. And it's extremely unfortunate. However, Tyler was Tyler. From start to finish. Always. Tyler's last day, life was good. Just like it is for all of us. Every day.